Wow, there's a lot. There's a lot. You think about some of the bigger wins. You think back to that Missouri game a couple years ago. That was pretty awesome. But really, the biggest memories are, just the guys. I mean, I think you hear this when you talk about people reflecting on their careers often. The games are awesome, but really, the relationships you form, the people you meet, that's really what you take out of sports. Everything else is awesome, but some of the bonds and relationships I've formed with my teammates are truly, truly great.
Going into the bucket game, you guys have won 3 in a row, going for 4 in a row. What does this rivalry mean, and to win that bucket for the 4th year in a row?
Honestly, it's our next game. It's a rivalry. Whether it's for a 4-game winning streak, a 4-game losing streak, it doesn't matter. We're playing Purdue. We're playing them for the bucket, and it's our next game. So the circumstances don't really matter. We're playing Purdue for the bucket, so it's a huge game. I'm really looking forward to it.
What challenges does this Purdue defense give you with Jake Raplogle on the line? What do you guys have to do to
I mean, it's the same thing. We've been fortunate to have we've played some really good defenses, and not taking any away from Purdue, they're pretty good defense as well. So I think we got to just grow. We need to run the ball. It's a rivalry game. Running the ball is huge. It's going to be a fight. And one of the telling signs of a physical football game is who wins the rushing battle. So what we're going to need to do is run the football, and hopefully we come out on top.
What is this senior class mean to you?
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, like I was saying, it's the victories, the stuff you get from playing Division I football in the Big Ten, the trips and everything. Sure, all that stuff's awesome, but really, the biggest thing is the relationships you form. And this senior class, the 5th years, we're a pretty close group, and we've been through a lot, and they're a real special group of guys.
I know you're probably pretty close to the matrix, just playing alongside him. How cool is it just to see him kind of have a positive attitude through? It's been a pretty tough season.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the circumstances aren't what anyone would wish for him, but Demetrius is a real cool guy. He's a real good guy, and you think about, man, if I were in my shoes, I hope I would be able to react how he has. Doing all he can to help us and positively affect his team.
What's his presence been like? What has he done to help?
I mean, it's whether it's he's been able to, since unfortunately he hasn't been on the field preparing his own body and mind. He's done a real good job, kind of mentoring and helping Coy at that tackle position. So I think Coy's had a good season he's had a good season period, and as a freshman he's had a real good freshman or a real good season when you qualify that way, and I think having Dimitri there has definitely benefited him.
So what's the bucket game mean to an Indiana guy?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Right. I mean,
being from Carl.
Right. Yeah. I mean, obviously growing up, there's pretty much a line in the sand, and it's a you Purdue fan or you an IU fan, and growing up Indiana guy, it's you always, even if you don't watch, everyone in the state's gonna, even if they don't watch it, they're gonna be checking the score to see who won the bucket game. So it's pretty special knowing that probably just about everyone you pass on the street is gonna know what happened coming this Saturday.